right, so in this video, I'm going to do a real quick demonstration. We have the woman and the stage, and then we're going to say woman standing on stage. Quick add from text, get that image. We're going to show the OmniHuman integration, but it's better than just a standard OmniHuman option. We have it integrated with recording in the browser and ElevenLabs text-to-speech. And so with this, we'll be able to get a really good demonstration of how you can act out an entire film with just you, and then you can have it transferred to the voices. That's too far away. Let's do close-up of. Because we want it to be able to do the lip syncing, so we're going to get a bit closer. And we're going to be working in Premiere. That's not what I wanted. Oh, this is always kind of the case when I'm not being very specific with my wording up here. One of these will turn out. It'll be fine. Just re-roll a few times on the image so we get something with a close-up of the woman and she's on the stage. There we go. That will do. Her fingers are a little odd. I'm fine with that. We're going to go with it. All right, so OmniHuman is under this Audio Performance tab. And here we're going to have a option to record or upload. And I'll show you how recording can be just really easy to do for the character voices. Announcing OmniHuman is now supported in Story Machine with voice transfers. You can play it back real quick, or we can just go and select the woman's voice and we can transform it. And so now it's going to use the Bella voice.
Announcing OmniHuman is now supported in Story Machine with voice transfers.
I don't like the way it said OmniHuman, so I'm going to have to enunciate that better. Announcing OmniHuman is now supported in Story Machine with voice transfers. And just for completeness, announcing OmniHuman is now supported in Story Machine with voice transfers via ElevenLabs. Do another transformer on that.
Announcing OmniHuman is now supported in Story Machine with voice transfers.
I will just accept that. We're going to go with the generate video with the transform voice. So it's specifying to let you know it's going to use this one. There's not really a way to go back right now. You would just close the dialog and do it again. But we're going to do that. I don't want to close this window until it has set everything up because it's uploading the transform voice, getting the URLs and that. So now we can close that dialog. And I'll start showing that it is generating. Very nice. There we go. Similarly, if we wanted to, say, do a video plus audio, right now we have, I believe it's going to be WAN 2.5 hooked up here. One thing I didn't mention that is worth mentioning is, let's go ahead and do it here. You can have things happening in the background. So this is one of the biggest advantages of using OmniHuman versus something like Act 2. OmniHuman is going to deliver on the prompt as well as the lip syncing and audio transfer. And so with that, you could do a lot more. Whereas with Act 2, if you do like the image with Act 2, it's just going to do the performance transform. And it's not going to do any other kind of prompt-based changes in the video. We can go pop that, and that'll start generating. Yeah, it says runway. That's not true. We need to fix that. And if you want to change up your settings, you can always just come here and go, hey, I want to use Google Video, or I want to use any of these video options, or first last frame support. So that's going. And similarly, there's the video performance. Story Machine now supports Act 2 from Runway. And we can position where we want the 8-second generation to be on the performance video. But I am not going to generate that one. That's still going. And that's still going. Okay. So 1, 2.5. Those estimates are still being set up for all of the models. We're getting the general calculations on the times. Running through those estimates, we did decide to remove Sora 2 from our platform because our calculations were, on average, it took 54 minutes to generate, and that's just too long. We're not gonna have that as part of the platform. That's not a same session kind of activity. It's a 54-minute generation. And I'm going to just quickly check to make sure they're running successfully. Yep, it looks like it's still polling the OmniHuman service. All right, 1, 2.5 has completed. So we can come here, we can play it.
Announcing Story Machine when I supports video, thosirity and codorithins. So the whiteabout is smozidal artine. And
yeah, 1, 2.5 is not the best. The lip syncing works great, but the audio generation is really iffy. I should have done this. And then with this, you can also do a voice transfer. So you could change that voice to the Bella voice. It will actually smooth out a lot of those artifacts. So we can go ahead and do that so you can see the kind of comparison with that really buggy artifact-based audio generation to the smooth Bella voice generation. It's not going to fix the words. The words just weren't there, but it will fix the weirdness and artifacting. On the flip side, if you do have sound effects generate with the videos like this, they will this voice transfer will mess with those sound effects or remove them. So keep that in mind when generating videos and trying to get audio generations to work with it. Ooh, I need to fix that.
Announcing Story Machine why it supports video, though and Clutterithens. So the white about is Smozidal Artine.
And you see it was perfectly matching the lip sync on that, but at the same time smoothed out all of those artifacts. If you get a good result from 1.2.5 where it says what you want it to, then you can easily come in with the voice to voice and clean up the audio on that voice line. On top of that, you can also make the lip sync like still perfect on those. OmniHuman is taking a while. Double check. Everything's running. There it goes. Nice.
Announcing OmniHuman is now supported in Story Machine with voice transfers via ElevenLabs.
And it worked perfectly. I should have done an extra prompt
Announcing
saying
OmniHuman
something in the
is
background
now
happened,
supported
so you
in
can see that
Story
that
Machine
works.
with voice
But
transfers via ElevenLabs.
Works quite well. Hopefully this is useful, and now you know how to do video plus audio generation.